Jack Ryan. Today is Friday, March 3rd, 2023.
The Foundry Street and Norton Avenue Water Main Replacement Program began the week of February 6, 2023, and will continue through the spring of 2023. Work involves replacing the existing water mains on Foundry Street from Old Foundry Street to Norton Avenue and on Norton Avenue from Foundry Street to Old Foundry Street. Work will begin on Foundry Street from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Friday, weather's permitting. 2 lanes of traffic will be maintained where possible. Residents and motorists should be prepared for intermittent lane closures. During working hours, if you have any questions, please contact the DPW at 508-230-0800.
On March 4th at 3 p.m., ECAT, in partnership with the Ames Free Library and the Easton Shoveltown Cultural District, will host the Rock That Crown. It is an event they have 2023 Miss Upstate New York and local author Kennedy Campbell to celebrate her new children's book, Crown Act. The book advocates for people being allowed to live with dignity and justice. By creating a respectful and open world for natural hair, the event will be held at the Queeset House at 51 Main Street in North Easton from 3 to 4:30. This event is for all ages and abilities. Complimentary refreshments will be provided.
Sergeant Philip Adams has been promoted to Deputy Chief of Police. Deputy Chief Adams began his career with the Easton Police Department in 2014 as a patrol officer. He holds a bachelor's degree in business management from the University of Connecticut and a master's degree in criminal justice from Curry College. He began his career in 2011 with the Wareham Police Department and later served with the Acushnet Police Department prior to joining Easton. During this time in Easton, he held many roles including accreditation manager, field training officer, CJIS representative, and radio systems manager.
The Patrick and Catherine Weldon Donahue Medical Research Foundation recently awarded Danielle Waldron, Assistant Professor of Healthcare Management at Stonehill College, and Jeffrey Stokes, the Assistant Professor of Gerontology at the University of Massachusetts, Boston, with a prestigious grant. The award will help fund a project overseen by Waldron and Stokes. The pair will lead an intercollegiate, interdisciplinary team consisting of UMass Boston graduates and Stonehill undergraduate students. The scholars will work together to address the healthcare disparities that adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities encounter compared to the general population. Waldron notes that this project and its implications hit close to home for her. She says, "My sister Emily, who is my best friend, has Down syndrome and autism. Starting at a young age, I wondered what will happen to Emily when she gets older. Through this grant, I can continue my lifelong pursuit to help her answer this question on behalf of Emily and the many people like her."
2023 dog licenses are now available online. To license online, search by dog ID number or enter your last name, street name, and/or dog name. Residents will only be able to use the online dog licensing services if the rabies certificate that is on file in the town clerk's office is current to the time of licensing. To update your rabies certificate on file, please email a copy to town clerk's office at easton.ma.us and allow a few business days for internal processing before attempting to license online. Please note that the bank charges 50 cents to pay by electronic check, and there is a $1 postage and handling fee for each online license issued. Dog licenses and tags will be mailed directly to you.
The Easton Boy Scout Troop 42 will be hosting a spaghetti dinner on Sunday, March 12th from noon to 4 p.m. at the Covenant Congregational Church at 204 Center Street in Easton. Tickets are available online, in person, from a Troop 42 Scout or at the door. Tickets are $8 per person or $30 for a family of up to 4 people. Your dinner will include all-you-can-eat spaghetti with sauce, meatballs, and garlic bread, drinks, and dessert. There will also be a silent auction with themed gift baskets.
The Easton Collaborative Theater Board meeting will be held at the Queeset House from March 9th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Easton Collaborative Theater Board meetings are open to the public. Meeting minutes and agendas can be found on eastontheater.org. Throughout March, you can visit significant historic sites in Massachusetts virtually, courtesy of the Tewksbury Public Library collaboration with select National Park Services units in Massachusetts.
March 15th from 12 to 1 p.m., enjoy a virtual lunchtime lecture from the Boston African American Natural Historic Site entitled Explore the Black Heritage Trail. The Black Heritage Trail showcases residents and community buildings associated with a Black community that thrived on and near the north slope of Beacon Hill. Throughout that time, this community struggled and organized for equal rights and access to equal education. Community members championed the movement to abolish slavery and even housed freedom seekers on their journey along the Underground Railroad. Led by National Park Ranger Sean Quigley. Find out more at amesfreelibrary.org.
Easton Youth Field Hockey Association and Easton Recreational Department are teaming up to bring even more youth field hockey to this great town. Former OA varsity head coach Sharon Lawrence, along with many other great coaches, will be leading a spring skills program for kids K through 8th grades. No experience is required. It takes place on Thursdays 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. through April 27th through June 15th at the Muscata Stadium turf field at OA High School. The program cost is $80 and the equipment required is a stick, shin guard, mouth guard, and goggles. For more information, email programs@easton.ma.us or call 508-230-0690. Co-ed T-ball ages 4 through 6 are excited to announce that the 2023 T-ball season is quickly approaching. This program is for all children born between May 1st, 2017 and April 30th, 2019. The T-ball season runs from late April to mid-June. Games start between 5 to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday. There are usually 1 to 2 games per week, depending on the schedule. The cost of the program is $85 per child. If you're interested in coaching, please email us at programs.easton.ma.us. No experience needed. Registration is from 2/13/2023, 4/7/2023. Start date is 4/24/2023, 6 weeks in length.
Are you a total newcomer to the world of knitting? Enjoy Auntie Zaza's 1-hour class in skill-building activities, casting on, binding off, picking up, dropped stitches, and more. This class is greater for the first-time knitter and individuals seeking basic instruction. The cost is $15 for a 1-hour class. The class will take place on the second Saturday of each month, 2 to 3 p.m. at Auntie Zaza's, located at 104 Main Street in North Easton.
The TCS Shoveltown 5K Run will be held March 26th at 9 a.m. at Richardson Olmsted School. The post-race party starts at 11:30 at Shoveltown Brewery with music by Dave Spagone. The top 3 men and women will be awarded the TSC Shoveltown Medal. It is $30 to register in advance and $35 to register on race day. Learn more at tcsshoveltownrun.com.
Stonehill College and Massasoit Community College have struck a landmark agreement that will enhance the ability of Massasoit students to transfer to Stonehill and earn a bachelor's degree. Beginning in fall 2023, Massasoit students who meet certain criteria will be guaranteed admission into Stonehill's Meehan School of Business or the May School of Arts and Sciences. Eligible students' tuition will be reduced by at least 50% for the duration of their enrollment.
Paint Night at the APCSM. Channel your inner artist at Paint Night on Saturday, April 29th from 4 to 6 p.m. Local artist Julia Gazzaro will be guiding you through painting a beautiful nightscape. All painting supplies will be provided. Bring your own snacks. After the break, find out how to get clean water.
And open burning season for the town of Easton.
This is Easton News.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of For the Love of Words.
After a 3-year hiatus, join me, John Holgerson, and
Priscilla Almquist Olson,
as we interview poets and musicians.
Could you give the audience a little summary of your background as a child?
When I turned 7 or so, we were car bombed. That stuck out.
And have them share their love of words.
Sometimes I wonder, do you ever think of me?
a thin broth of moonlight caught in the trees spreads across the garden brush, so one side of every stick shimmers while the other sides melt into one another, a mass grave of cherry, pear, and pine.
For the Love of Words at 7 p.m. on Thursdays.
In 2023, Easton is a tight-knit community of 25,000 people. But with the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to forget our past. A time when Easton's population was 6,000.
Everybody knew who everybody
everyone
was.
And there was respect.
There was respect for everyone.
When kids enjoyed great freedom and independence.
Everybody was poor at today's standards, but we all were in the same boat and we enjoyed life.
So join me, Priscilla Almquist Olson, as I explore what makes Easton so very special with some of its lifetime residents.
I think Easton has so much to offer, and if you're living in a community, you have to know it.
Watch Growing Up in Easton Tuesdays at 7 p.m. and Friday at 9 p.m. See you then.
There's a storm.
Join me, Priscilla Almquist-Olsen, to explore the town of Easton and its interesting, engaging, ordinary, and extraordinary people, and meet a smorgasbord of guests, including artists, authors, musicians, business owners, community organizations, clergy, local leaders, etc., etc., etc. Community Forum at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 1:30 p.m. on Saturdays. See you then.
The Easton Water Division has installed a self-service water filling station to provide water with levels of PFA S6 below 20 nanograms per liter to those in sensitive subgroups. That's pregnant or nursing women, infants, and people diagnosed by their healthcare provider to have a compromised immune system, as well as other concerned residents. The filtration station is located on the side of the Water Division building at 417 Bay Road. The station can fill water containers up to 5 gallons.
The Are You OK free telephone calling service provides peace of mind for both the individual and their family. The program provides reliable daily phone assurance and the security a person may need to maintain their independence. The program is designed for senior disabled shut-ins living in Bristol County. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department will make a telephone call to an individual's home at approximately the same time each day. If no one answers, the Sheriff's Department will call back shortly. If no one answers the second time, the police department will be called immediately to check on the individual's status. Enroll at 508-994-8932 or toll free at 888-809-8932.
Frothingham Hall will once again be hosting AARP tax preparation on Tuesdays and Thursdays between February 7th and April 13th. The guidelines are for serving low to moderate income taxpayers who cannot afford to pay professional tax preparers. Appointments are on a first-come, first-served basis. Once appointment dates and times are filled, no additional appointments will be added. This year, you will meet with a preparer for the duration of your appointment, not drop off like last year. And lastly, as a reminder, these appointments are limited and do book up very quickly. To book your appointment, please call 508-230-0690, extension 1.
Could you use some additional help this year paying for heating, fuel, transportation, or food costs? At the annual town meeting in 2020, residents voted to adopt a local option under the MGL Chapter 60, Section 3F to establish a Veterans Assistance Fund. This fund, known as the SURF Fund, can provide eligible veterans or surviving spouses up to $1,400 per year depending on fund availability at the time of application. As part of the rollout of the SURF Fund, the town is directing $100,000 of American Rescue Plan Act funding to immediately provide assistance to qualifying veterans and families. This support comes from an addition from $150,000 of ARPA funds directed towards the Taxation Aid Committee Fund as part of the town's broader ongoing efforts to provide direct financial assistance to residents in need. Eligibility criteria is 80% of the area median income guidelines. Easton residency and proof of veteran status is required. For more information on this and many other ways the Easton Department of Health and Community Services supports our community, please visit the Town of Easton Health and Community Service webpage. Applications are also available at the Frothingham Hall, 15 Barrow Street. If you would like to donate to this fund, please make checks payable to the Town of Easton SURF Fund.
Nomination papers for the annual town election to be held on Saturday, April 22nd are available at the town clerk's office, with the deadline being 5 p.m. on Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. The election calendar with candidate deadlines, the positions on the ballot, and a complete candidate packet are available on the town's website. Interested candidates are invited to call 508-230-0530 or email townclerksoffice@easton.ma.us with questions.
Open burning season began January 15th and runs until May 1st. A permit is required to open burn in compliance with Massachusetts law. Easton residents can apply for open burning permits online. To submit an application, your name, street address, and phone number are required. Residents must request authorization for a residential burn on each day they wish to burn. Residents are asked not to call their department's administrative offices to request a burn. All requests must be made online.
Violations of the permit requirements, open burning law, and/or open burning regulations will be grounds for permit revocation. According to the Massachusetts law, anyone found burning without a permit may be subject to criminal charges, the punishment for which is a fine of up to $500, plus the cost of suppression or by imprisonment for up to 1 month or both. Burning must be done between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. on January 15th to May 1st, at least 75 feet away from all dwellings and as close as possible to the source of the material being burned. Residents are allowed to burn brush. cane, driftwood, and forestry debris, agricultural materials including fruit trees and bush prunings, raspberry stalks and infected beehives for disease control, tree and brush from agricultural land clearings, fungus-infected elm wood if no other means of disposal is available at the time. Residents may not burn leaves, brush, trees, cane, driftwood from commercial or industrial land clearings, grass, hay, leaves, stumps or tires, construction materials or demolition debris, or even household trash.
You can help prevent wildland fires by burning early in the season. Wet and snowy winter conditions help hinder the rapid spread of fire on or under the ground. Changing weather conditions and increased fire danger in spring can lead to days when open burning is not allowed. April is usually the worst month for brush fires. When snow recedes, but before the new growth emerges, last year's dead grass, leaves, and woods are dangerous to tinder. Wind can also tend to be strong and unpredictable in April. For more information on open burning in Massachusetts, visit mass.gov.
Friday, March 10th from 4 to 7 p.m., pop by the Animal Protection Center of Southeastern Massachusetts after work to pursue a variety of books for sale. Langwater Farm will be joining, offering wood-fired pizza for all to enjoy. The book sale will continue the following day, Saturday, March 11th from 10 to 3, with 100% of the proceeds going towards the animals. They will be accepting donations of books throughout February. The APCSM will also be offering pet CPR and first aid May 21st at 10 a.m. The cost of the program is $55. Both events will be at the Animal Protection Center of Southeastern Mass. It is located at 1300 West Elm Street Extension in Brockton, Mass. ECAT has partnered with the Animal Protection Center of Southeastern Massachusetts to help promote the adoption of animals. This week feature a pet of the week that needs help finding their forever home. That pet is Shangela, and we have Katie from the APCSM to show off Shangela in our feature here.
Hi, I'm Katie from the Animal Protection Center, and today we have Shangela. Shangela is a domestic long-haired 13-year-old female. She is spayed and up to date on all of her vaccines. Shangela was surrendered because her owners were no longer able to care for her. She did have a pretty bad flea and tick allergy, but she's all healed now, so she will be good to go into her forever home. She would be okay to live with other cats. She's not a big fan of kittens running around, but she is fine with other low-key cats. So if you are interested in adopting old Shangela, you can fill out an adoption application on our website at apcsm.org.
The Ames Free Library is holding an event to create ice cream cones with yarn and paper. While it may not be exactly an ice cream social weather outside, kids can use their imaginations, recreate this classic summer tree with yarn, pom-poms, and paper cones, then hang them up inside while we dream of warmer weather. Kids ages 8 through 12 are invited to join. Creating pom-poms requires careful attention to detail. Parents, please be prepared to lend your child a helping hand or two if needed.
Before drifting off to dreamland, make a cozy little detour at the library. At 6:30 p.m. on the fourth Monday of every month, join Miss Alicia for Pajama Story Time. This event includes books, rhymes, and lullabies to help wind down your evening. Pajama Story Time will last about 30 minutes, ending with a seasonal mindfulness exercise. This program is designed to engage children of various ages. Families with children of any age are welcome to attend. Pajamas and stuffed animals are encouraged but not required.
If you love beading or if you're interested in meditative act of creation, head on over to the Library Beaders Group. Their goal is to have endless fun while learning new techniques and sharing tips and resources. Classes normally take place on the third Monday of every month from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Queeset House.
The Ames Free Library has a Zoom Writers Group. The Zoom Writing Group is a friendly group of new and experienced adult writers of all genres. They meet twice a month on the second and fourth Monday of every month from 3 to 4 p.m. To discuss writing, they read what they are working on, and to give each other the support and feedback. Each meeting, they have about 15 minutes free write based on a prompt and a short discussion on some element of writing. To find out how to join our next Zoom meeting, contact Beverly at beverly.post@comcast.net.
The Ames Free Library Wiggleworms meets every Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Best for mobile toddlers, Wiggleworms features songs, rhymes, and a story or two to keep the little ones engaged. This program is held by Miss Alicia and runs for about 30 minutes. No registration is required and all families are welcome. To keep us comfy and warm, Wiggleworms will meet in the children's room throughout the winter. Come spring, they will be moving back outside to the garden on sunny days. Please contact kids@amesfreelibrary.org with any questions or concerns. Your 7-day forecast and sports recap are still ahead.
Now for a short news segment about ECAT's February vacation workshop for middle school students. You're watching Easton News.
After a 2-year hiatus, Easton Community Access Television has brought back their middle school workshops. Students were able to experience the interview process both as the interviewer and the interviewee. These mock workshops give students an out-of-the-box learning experience. Here are some clips.
What was your favorite movie that you were in?
That would probably be my latest movie, which is Spider-Man No Way Home. It's been really fun filming with my baby Tom, you know.
Hi, this is Zavi. The one thing I liked about doing this camp is meeting new people and filming, because that's like really good, especially for people like that have social anxiety. So having people that you like and that you want to have fun with is very good.
My name is Tommy Whalen, and we have been recording and making scripts through the week, going outside, taking what we have for footage.
In addition, students got a look at our production process behind the scenes and in front of the camera. The end result was a movie they could show their friends and family. Here are a few clips from that.
Get out of my way!
Hey, stop messing with my friend!
What are you gonna do about it?
We'll see.
We started filming on Wednesday, and we filmed that whole day, and then filmed Thursday. And then Friday, we're doing post-production where we're editing and then might be showing the movie.
My name is Mr. Souza. I'm the media production teacher over at OA. This week we had a camp for filmmaking and checking out the studio and basically putting together an entire idea from start to finish and getting a chance to watch ideas come to life on the screen. So we started off the week with doing some talk shows in the studio and had some fun sort of getting our feet wet. And then the rest of the week we focused on making a short film.
As you can see, these students embrace the opportunity given to them, and ECAT is pleased to announce that these workshops will also be held during April vacation, and it is open to all middle school students.
Don't have time to sit down and watch ECAT programs? Don't worry, ECAT has got you covered. That's right, ECAT has
podcasts!
Yes. ECAT Podcast Channel has your favorite shows that you could listen to. Whether you want to chill and listen to the Ron Van Dam Show and hear him talk about what's bothering him that day, or the show hosted by local legends Stephanie Weinstein and Meredith Keach, where they talk about anything and everything, or take a listen to the weekly news hosted by Jack Ryan and Abby Kitchenham. Stay tuned in with Tiger Talk hosted by Oliver Ames students. Community Forum is where their host Priscilla talks about all things Easton. Easton residents can also find government meetings about various topics. You can find the podcast on Podbean and all your favorite podcast platforms. Just by searching ECAT or the ECAT podcast, you can find it all. The ECAT podcast channel is powered by Podbean, so either in the car ride or walking around town, you can always catch what's going on with ECAT. Happy listening!
On October 17th, 2020, DJ Henry's life was tragically cut short in New York. In an effort to create something positive through this unthinkable tragedy, the Henry family started the DJ legacy by helping kids in Massachusetts to achieve their dreams. Each year, the football coach at DJ alma mater Oliver Ames High School selects a player that embodies DJ's characteristics. The recipient receives a $500 award and a plaque. This year, Wayne Casey was chosen. Coach says Wayne Casey is a senior quarterback. Wayne was our best leader, and he always put the team before himself. He was always more concerned with the team's success than he was about individual success. He is a great kid who is in the National Honor Society and works hard day to day in the classroom and on the field. Last season, when he was a junior, he broke his neck during a game, and he rehabbed all of the season so that he could come back and play for us this year, and we are so incredibly proud of him.
The Hockomock Film Festival is open for submissions. This high school film festival is open to any student residing or attending in a school in the Hockomock League. A competition-based film festival, the Hockomock Film Festival encourages students to be creative, have fun, and work collaboratively while creating unique films. The Hockomock Film Festival was originally founded in 2002 as the Easton Film Festival. The founders recognized that there was a broader opportunity and reconstituted it to include the 13 neighboring towns of the Hockomock League. These towns are Canton, Easton, Foxborough, Franklin, Mansfield, Milford, Norfolk, North Attleboro, Plainville, Sharon, Stoughton, Taunton, and Wrentham.
Festival categories include drama, documentary, and PSA. Submissions to the festival are due May 19th, and an award ceremony will be held June 9th. The Hockomock Film Festival is an Easton Community Access television production and is supported in part by grant by the Canton, Stoughton, Sharon, Franklin, and Mansfield Cultural Councils, local agencies which are supported by the Mass Cultural Council, a state agency.
Now we send it to Adam Carrero for the upcoming 7-day weather forecast.
This is your 7-day weekly forecast. On Friday, it's mostly cloudy, but overnight we get another messy winter storm that leads into Saturday day with very little accumulation on the East Coast. Temps bounce back on Sunday to stay seasonable. Most of the week, temps stay around average, but there may be a chance of rain midweek. Winter is trying to make one more swing in the new month before spring is upon us. I'm Adam Carrero for your 7-day forecast.
Did you know that the Ames Free Library has a new book club for adults? Each month, they read a different children's book. It's called Young at Heart. Their first discussion was Wednesday, February 22nd. They discussed The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane by Kate DiCamillo.
We Do Care will be holding their We Do Care Mardi Gras Gala on March 4th. Hors d'oeuvres start at 6 p.m. at 20 Pleasant Street, Millis, MA. To purchase tickets, go to tinyurl.com/WeDoCareGala2023. This event is benefiting We Do Care Grief and Loss Incorporated, helping widows become warriors.
Superintendent Leisha Cabral and Principal Kelly Kavanaugh are pleased to announce that Oliver Ames High School senior Henry Ma has been named as a National Merit Scholarship Program finalist. Ma has continuously excelled academically in his extracurriculars during his time as a student at Oliver Ames. He's ranked 4th in the senior class and has served as a treasurer for the school's National Honor Society, a class representative, a president of the Computer Science Club, and a peer leader. He has been a member of DECA.
Now we send it to Joe Taft with the ECAT Weekly Sports Wrap-Up.
Hello and welcome to your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. My name is Joseph Taft, and it's time for winter sports, so let's get to the results. On March 1st, the Oliver Ames boys hockey team traveled to the Talbot Rink to face number 12 Gloucester in the MIAA Division II round of 32. The Tigers made the tournament in just their second-to-last regular season game, ultimately finishing as the 21 seed. It was going to take a massive effort by OA on the road to upset the Fishermen, and unfortunately, they dropped this one 6-1. The boys battled until the final buzzer, as they did all season. Jack Corey led the team with 21 total points this season, and Jack Perrin led with 11 goals. Congratulations to all the seniors on a great 4 years. On March 2nd, the OA girls basketball team traveled to Billerica for an MIAA Division II matchup of their own. The Tigers went into this one as the 18th seed in the tournament and found their opponents as the 15. Each squad sported an 11-10 regular season record. Home court advantage proved to be the difference as Billerica stormed to a 40-22 lead at halftime. Though it was not an insurmountable lead, the girls still couldn't bring it back as they were defeated 69-59 and eliminated from tournament play. The Lady Tigers will look to come back even stronger next year as the main core of their team will be returning for another season. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up your weekly ECAT Sports Recap. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Joseph Taft. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. This has been Abby Kitchenham. And what's a printer's favorite type of jelly?
And Jack Ryan, jelly is fine, but paper jam is the best. Thank you for watching Easton News.